What's happening, guys? Paul Farmer here. This is Freedom Project Live, episode 64. What I like to do on these is share my experience online, give you marketing tips, mindset tips, share what I'm doing to grow my business, my results, what's happening with me, all of that fun stuff in an effort to help you grow your business, whatever that may be. If you don't have a business, I have a great one that I can share with you. Okay, so a little bit later today, had to take my kids' glasses to school. He left them at home, so I had to go run those over. So I'm a little bit later today. Today's one of those days where I woke up, I didn't want to get up. It's one of those days, you just kind of want to sleep in. It's raining. It's raining out. Well, it was raining. It's not really raining now, but it's overcast. But it's one of those days you just want to kind of relax and not really do a whole lot. But those are the days where you really have to get up and just get it done, right? That's what those days are for, is when you don't feel like doing it, that's when you need to do it the most. So here I am, showing up like always. And I'm going to do what I can to give you a little bit of value before I go and grab my breakfast, because I'm starving right now. Okay, so but I wanted to get this in. So like I said, this morning I wasn't feeling up to doing much of anything. And man, my eyes have really itching right now, but I wasn't really feeling up to doing anything. I'm 5 weeks into this workout program, this very intense workout program. Today was a tough one for sure. So I woke up. I really didn't want to do it. I ended up doing it. I was halfway through it. I'm like falling on my face, but I got through it. I got through it. It's over. It's great. And it's a 6-week program. So I'm getting close to the end of that thing. I have another topic to talk about what to do when you get to the end of a challenge. But today what I want to focus on is this. Okay. So I finished my workout and, I accidentally, because I usually don't look at my email until I've done everything. So I've done my income producing activities. I don't typically look at my email. I stopped doing that because when I look at my email before I do anything else and I'm expecting a sale and I don't see the sale, right? I don't see the sales in there. Then it starts my day off with bad energy. I start off with bad energy. So I stopped looking at my email first thing in the morning. That's something I used to do. I used to look at my email first thing in the morning. Now the first thing I do is, I grab my phone, but I go straight to either Audible or I head over to a certain Facebook group where there is valuable training being done that I go ahead and tune into that, listen to an 8-figure marketer share his wisdom. And that's how I start my day, instead of going and looking at my email and going, oh, well, the sales didn't come in. And then I'm in negative energy and that affects everything else I'm doing. So, but I accidentally checked my email today. I noticed one of my teammates had a $1,000 day today. And as a result, I got $200 for that. So it's absolutely awesome that happens. The reason that happens is, well, I definitely do the work to attract these types of people, but it happens because the system's awesome. That's why it happens. The system converts. People see the value. And, of course, you got to go out and do the work. It's not like a magic pill or anything it's just going to automatically do what you want it to do. You have to go out and do some things. And my teammate, who I have to say, when he joined with me, when he first messaged me, because he's from a different country, because his name is something I didn't really recognize and I never had a conversation with him before. When he first told me he was going to sign up, I was like, okay, yeah, he's probably just going to go at the lowest level. And, that's about all he's going to do. Well, he surprised me when he told me he was going to go all in, meaning he was going to purchase all of the products. So, and he did. And, which was awesome, which is really great. And he told me the reason he did that was because he watched my videos. He listened to what I was saying. He connected with me. And that's why he did that. I had no clue what he was, the experience he had and what he knew how to do already. I had no clue. But this guy's been putting in $1,000 sales very frequently. Very frequently. I mean, just like consistently. He's actually opened my eyes to what's possible with this system. The green check mark below. Now, last year, I was able to create a full-time income with this system, and it still produces. But I did have towards the end, I think it was in the summer, when I had a leader of mine pretty much stop promoting it, pretty much go a different direction. Sure, there was some sales still coming from that person, but I took a major hit. I mean, a major hit when that happened. And it really, I'm just being full disclosure here. This is what really happens online. This is the stuff people don't tell you happens. They think, oh, well, you're successful, so you're just going to go up, 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 up. But what really happens, and I didn't realize this until later, until it actually happened to me, and I was listening to an 8-figure earner talk about it, and then I listened to another 8-figure earner talk about it. What's going to happen, this is the reality, and I wasn't planning on sharing this, but this is the reality, okay? So you're going to build your team. You're going to build it, and then what's going to happen is you're going to lose a leader. It's going to happen. At some point, it's going to happen. And the reality is, at some point, you're going to have to rebuild your team, because only a few people are really going to stick. And I know this is depressing. It's kind of depressing, but here's the thing. The people that aren't serious are going to fall off. The people that are going to stick. You're going to have so many that are going to go to work. I don't have the percentages in front of me, but this is just how it breaks down. So you're actually going to have to go out and rebuild your team, because what's going to happen is you're going to have people that are going to drop off. They're going to get caught in shiny object syndrome, right? Or life events, whatever. Something's going to happen, and they're going to go off to something else. That's just what's going to happen. So what you have to do is rebuild your team. And it's not a fun thing to do. Mentally, it can really make you feel like, what's the point, right? But here I am, and I have a guy that's producing, very big sales on a very consistent basis. And I have others on my team that are really going to work as well and are producing. So, you just never know. But here's the thing, all right? So I sponsored last year nearly 1,000 people. I sponsored nearly 1,000 people. I know it sounds crazy. But here's the thing, okay? Very few leaders came out of that. Very few leaders came out of that. This is the reality. This is the reality. This is just how it is, okay? And you just have to keep going. And I didn't understand this, okay? But if I had stopped, if I had not continued, if I had thrown in the towel, if I had jumped ship, gone somewhere else, I wouldn't have attracted the people I've attracted now that are producing. Okay, so just understand that. I don't know where you are on your journey. I don't know if you built up a team. I don't know if you've never had a team. I don't know. But what I do know is you're going to continue to learn along the way. You're going to take your bumps. You're going to take your bruises. And you just have to keep going. You have to keep marching forward. You have to keep showing up, because the right people, the people you want to attract, the people you really want to work with, are going to show up when you keep going. They won't show up when you quit. Okay, so that's really my message today. I know it's not like the most exciting and happy message, but this is reality. And this is stuff that people don't talk about this stuff. They don't talk about this stuff. They put, they make it look all like, oh, everything's great and everything's going up and up and up. But a big reason there are marketers out there that go from one program to the next program, because they understand that that's what people are going to do. They're attracted to new. They understand that within 3 to 6 months, people are going to drop off. So they need to go find something new. Okay. And then they drag those people over to the something new, because it's something new. These people have not developed a success mindset. These people probably haven't made hardly any sales, hardly any results. So they think that by following the so-called leader who's jumping over here because it's new and exciting, they're going to make all this money, but it's the same cycle. Give it 3 to 6 months. That particular leader, I don't call them leaders, honestly. They're not leaders, in my opinion. They're going to take you and bring you over to the next thing, and then 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 the next thing. It's called hit and run marketing. It's not something I practice. Everything I'm doing right now, everything I'm in, I've been in for years, not a year, years. Okay. And I believe in building something up strong. I'm in it for the long. I look at the long game, not the short game. Okay. It's just a different way of doing it. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know, but that's just what I believe. I don't believe in dragging you from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. If you've never learned anything, if you don't have any skills, if you haven't developed the mindset, it's just not right, in my opinion. But there are a lot of people out there doing it. And, they do very well. They do very well with that practice. But I believe at some point it will catch up to them, and they will not. The big 8-figure earners, they don't do that stuff. I'm just saying they don't. So, the guys that are making the 6 figures, not 7, but 6 figures typically, maybe some 7 make it there. But it's typically this, they're within the 6-figure mark. They're the ones that are going from one thing to the next thing, dragging people along with them. Anyway, I wasn't planning to talk about that, but that just came to mind. It's funny, when you're doing it live, like my mentor keeps telling me, well, he's not telling me particularly, but he's telling us as a community that when you're doing live, people have a tendency to just talk and talk and talk and talk. Okay. And that's not real life. Like if you're in a conversation, you're not just talking, and not having any silence. So you need to embrace the silence. And that's something I'm working on. I mean, if I had more people that were actually commenting, participating, that would definitely be helpful when it came to that. But it is what it is, It is what it is. Okay, so I hope you got value. I should let you know that tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you are on my team, so if you're watching this, you're on my team, you're seeing the recording, whatever, doing a live training, opening it up to questions. Your question is going to help you get to get this going for you. Okay. I believe that it's very doable to get 2,000 plus a month. I'm not going to put a time frame on that, but it's very doable. I've definitely surpassed that many times over. Okay. So very, very doable. If you're on my team already, make sure you register. I'm sending out an email to you. Also, if you're in the private group, there's information about it there. If you're not on my team and you want to participate, just get on my team. Click on the green check mark and sign up. You'll be able to participate by tonight, 6 p.m. Okay. It's something I do in my private group to help my team, help our team. Okay. So that's all I got. That's all I got. You guys have a great day. I got to get moving. I got to get some food in me. And I'll see you next time.